Hey guys, what's up? It is Wednesday. Back in my apartment after school. Yesterday was a great day. I call it a very generous day. People's generosity here never ceases to amaze me. And this is going to be kind of a long video. But I want to explain how everything worked and give a few shout outs. So, first of all, to Chris and his lovely wife. They're a couple from Australia. What had happened was they had posted on one of the Facebook groups that they were going back to Australia. They had things they wanted to give away for free. One of those things was a toaster. I don't have a toaster. So I messaged them and asked if they would mind if I came and picked up the toaster. Well, long story short, they did not mind. And when I went to pick it up, he said they were throwing some other goodies. So let me show you the goodies. These are the things they gave me for free, just including the totes. 3 full totes, including, of course, there's the toaster. Yeah, finally got a toaster. And all the food and canned goods and a couple other things I'm going to show you here came with it. That was pretty awesome. Didn't charge me anything. Cups. Plastic cups. I'm going to try to go through these, probably not one by one, but just to show you some of the things. Oats, like Quaker oats. Got breadcrumbs. Lemon juice, which is always a good thing. Vinegar. Water chestnuts. This is a lamb hot pot, a canned lamb hot pot from Australia. Don't know what it is, but it's unopened. I will try it. This is a big old can of tomatoes. I'm not going to take it out. Big old can of tomatoes. We got some beans, borlotti beans, I think you call them. Some other kind of beans, some kidney beans, regular kidney beans. Spaghetti. And also somewhere in there are 2 containers of spaghetti sauce. Some mushy peas. Black beans, corn, got a can of corn in there. Some coconut cream, always nice. Cannellini beans, pineapple slices, yeah, some tea, some packages of tea down there. Some more tomatoes, a couple more cans of tomatoes in here, stewed and otherwise. Some black beans, so different kinds of beans. Some more tomatoes. Let's see, what do we got? Mushroom soup, a can of mushroom soup. Some more vinegar. There we go, some Barilla pasta sauce. And, let me get this. Tamarind paste. Dry yeast. Down at the bottom there we have bean sprouts, some whole bean sprouts, sliced water chestnuts that I showed you, the yeast, brown sugar down there, some more beans. Yeah, and, oh, I already showed you that. All right. That was in one container. And here we have something I've never heard of. At first I thought they were pickled eggs, but they are not. They are pickled lime. Pickled lime, or maybe they're eggs that are pickled with lime, but it looks like pickled lime. I'm not sure. I have not opened it yet, but I'm actually kind of anxious to find out what the dealio is on that. Worcestershire sauce, however you pronounce it. All kinds of oils and sauces in here. Plum sauce and seasoning sauce, and even some whole grain mustard, which is pretty good. Some soy sauce, some ketchup. What else we got here? Sweet chili sauce. We also got somewhere some hot chili sauce as well. Some more pasta sauce. Lime juice. And some ghee. This is called ghee. G-H-E-E. It's used heavily in Indian cuisine.
Okay.
It's called ghee. whatever that means. But I know it's a butter-like substance, like a clarified butter kind of deal, that kind of thing. And then here we got lemon juice, the toaster, of course, some baking sheets, even though we don't have an oven, and barbecue sauce. A whole big thing of barbecue sauce. That smells like barbecue sauce. I haven't had barbecue in a long time, so that'll be pretty good. And then the surprise, he said he had a surprise for me in the bottom of one of these toasts, and he wasn't lying. He saved the good stuff for last. Yeah, that's right, alcohol. Some kind of peach schnapps kind of thing. And Contraire, whatever it is. They're about half full, so I don't mind. They will last. So that was the first act of generosity yesterday. I was expecting a toaster, and I left with a whole bunch of food stuffs. Some of these things, it's funny because Sangalai has never seen or smelled or tasted before, so it'll be a good learning experience for her. Spaghetti and jarred sauce. To Americans, it's probably like the low end of Italian food. It's not really Italian food, but it is delicious. So I think she'll like it. All right, I'll tell you about the rest later. I'll talk to you then. All right, the second act of generosity happened later last night. We had a little subscriber meetup. I have a few subscribers that are in town. Some are staying longer, some are here temporarily, just coming to check it out. And luckily we're all together here at the same time for once. So we decided to meet up, have a dinner and a couple drinks. So we went, and I'll tell you about that in another video. It was a good time though, it was a really fun time. And the one thing I have to say is that all the subscribers that I've met so far are the exact same way online as they are in person. And that's kind of a rare thing sometimes. But there's not the same tones they use when they're typing online, I guess you could say, are the same way they are in person. Very nice people. I have really, really good subscribers. I do. Really nice people. But anyway, we went and had dinner, and afterwards, after dinner, we were walking outside, and one of my subscribers, now friends, I call them friends now. Once you meet, we're friends. But he slipped me an envelope, and then he kind of whispered in my ear. He goes, "This is for the school. I know you'll do the right thing with it." And on the envelope, it was a sealed envelope that had Fast Track English on it. And I was thinking, oh, this is awesome. I can get another student. They're going to get a free education for maybe a month, maybe 2, maybe 3. And that's, oh man, that always like warms my heart when that happens. So of course I said thank you. He wasn't continuing with us. So we just proceeded to go to another bar. Then I had to get home soon after, of course, because, I have to get up early to go to work. The next day, of course, had my classes in the morning. Anyway, so when I get home, I opened the envelope, and it was generous. I'm not going to say the amount or anything, and out of respecting his privacy, I'm not going to tell you who it was, because he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that wants. He's not doing it for me to say, oh, you're a great guy, even though he is a great guy, but that's not the reason. And it was a very generous donation, and he's going to make a few people very happy with their education, just like Mark G did with his donation on my Patreon page. This is going to be a great group of students. It is. And I'm excited to get it going. And here's the thing, another one of my subscribers, Lee, actually, I'll say his name. He went to a restaurant and talked to the owner. The owner has several employees that don't speak English well, and they want to learn to speak English well, but they only make a limited amount of money, of course. Maybe, it's less than $100 a month. Probably 80, somewhere in there. And when they first messaged me, I told them how much my classes were, and they're like, I don't know if they're going to be able to afford that. So now I've been in contact with the owner, and he is going to check here before. I told him before tomorrow, because I need to get students in. But he's going to see if his employees are interested in doing a class with me every day, Monday through Friday, my standard English classes. And it won't cost them anything because of the generosity of people like Mark, generosity of the people like, well, I won't say his name, but he knows who he is. I sent him an email, and because I didn't open the envelope till I got home, and I was just like, oh wow, this is much more than I expected. Not only is his donation going to educate a few people for a few months, but also we will have enough to cover at least a month or two of all our printing costs for all our lesson plans, all our worksheets, and everything that was normally coming out of my pocket of what I made at the school I work at part-time. So this really opens the doors, and it's a really, really awesome thing. And I know there's a lot of jaded weathered people who are of the mindset that nobody's any good anymore. You can't trust anybody anymore. There's no good left in the world anymore. And it's just little things like this that let me know that is absolutely not true. I was actually kind of humbled and overwhelmed a bit when I got my first patron, Mark G. And then to have him just hand me an envelope and saying, do the best you can with it was just awesome. As a matter of fact, my buddy Bill, he was with us last night from Cambodia channel. You should go check it out. He just uploaded a video talking about friendships here and different ways people, expats especially, view friendship. I touched on that in a few of my videos, how it's a transient sort of environment we live in over here. And how close should you get to someone as far as friendships go, because they might leave at any minute, and that sort of thing. He did a great video on that. He has a good perspective. You should go watch that one. We both kind of feel the same way. Not going to stop us from making friends. It's not going to stop us from, or at least trying to be nice and friendly to people, you know. So yeah, definitely check that out. But I wanted to say that there is good in this world, and that I appreciate all of it. It was a great time. And thanks to, I mean, it just worked out perfect. Thanks to that donation, and Lee spreading the word about Fast Track English to this business owner. You know, this is all going to work out in the next few days, and we're just going to have a whole nice big class of people that are already paid for, and they can just sit there and learn. They can still keep their jobs, and you know, whatever little bit amount of money they make. And it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to show you the progress. But anyway, all the links are down below for this person. Also has a YouTube channel, the person who donated. I'll leave the link below. He doesn't post a lot, not his thing, but every so often, you know, he might upload one from somewhere, and it's always good to have more than one perspective. So check out all my links below. You can go to my Fast Track page. You can go to my Fast Track website. You can hit up my Patreon page if you want to be a patron yourself to help education here in Cambodia. You can go to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All that good stuff is right below. And I received a really good email too. I almost forgot to mention that. A really great email with a lot of very great questions about living here. And different things, and some things I haven't even touched on here, I don't think. And my next video is going to be about that, because I think that the answers to these questions would benefit many people that are coming over here. So you know who you are that wrote me that great email, so I will be doing that one tomorrow. I don't want to make this one too long. I just wanted to let you know that yesterday was a great day. It's just, people are still nice. They do still care. And I always appreciate that. So, I'm going to sign off for now. But as always, I will see you in the next one.